हॅलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम बॅक टू माय यूट्यूब चॅनल. माझ्या लेट स्टडी या यूट्यूब चॅनलमध्ये तुमचं स्वागत आहे. आज आपण 12वी इंग्लिश या विषयातील 2.3 इंचीकेप रॉक याचा संपूर्ण स्वाध्याय पाहणार आहोत, म्हणजेच आईस ब्रेकर्स ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आणि ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीज. चला तर मग आपण स्टार्ट करूयात. त्या अगोदर जर तुम्ही माझ्या चॅनलवर नवीन असाल तर प्लीज माझ्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा, जेणेकरून असेच नवीन व्हिडिओज तुमच्यापर्यंत पोहोचत राहतील. ही वही चेक झालेली आहे, तरी तुम्हाला कोणताही प्रॉब्लेम येणार नाही अशा पद्धतीने मी व्हिडिओ बनवत आहे. चला तर मग आपण स्टार्ट करूयात. लेखक आहेत रॉबर्ट सॉटे. फर्स्ट, प्रिपेअर अ वर्ड रजिस्टर रिलेटेड टू मरीन लाईफ. Answer: sailors, ship, tides, winds. Seabed, anchor, captain, submarine, international waters, port, harbor, shipyard, patrol, traveler, sail, starboard, deep sea. Second, the functions of a lighthouse are: Answer: to show the direction. Second, to warn ships about treacherous rock. To sound foghorns in times of poor visibility to warn ships. Third, discuss in pairs the various famous rocks in the world and mention the places where they are. Answer: famous rock and places. Balancing Rock, Mahabalipuram, Ayers Rock, Central Australia, Giants Causeway, Northern Ireland, Sigiriya, Sri Lanka. Discuss the following expressions in pairs or groups. Take the help of your teacher. Answer: as you sow, shall you reap. Crime gets its own punishment. What goes around comes around. Tit for tat. Evil digs a pit for others but falls into the same. आपल्या आईस ब्रेकर्स ॲक्टिव्हिटीज पूर्ण झालेल्या आहेत. आता आपण ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीज पाहूयात. A to first, complete the following sentences. First, A. The abbot of Aberbrothock placed a bell on the Inchcape Rock because there were dangerous rocks near the coast which would break ships. B. The Marines were grateful to the abbot of Aberbrothock because had courageously placed the bell, so mariners bless the Aberbrothock for his kind of act. C. The result of the thick haze that covered the sky was that the sailors had no way of knowing in which direction they were sailing. The rover, in frustration, pulled his hair and cursed himself because he himself had cut the bell which would have rang, and the sound who have helped him to save themselves for those killer rocks. Second, given below are the events that give the theme of the poem in a jumbled form. Arrange in a proper sequence as per their occurrence. Answer. First, B. The abbot of Aberbrothock had placed the bell on a buoy on the rock. Second, A. The waves were so small that they did not move enough to ring the bell at the Inchcape Rock. Third, D. Ralph bent over from the boat. C. There was a thick haze spread over the atmosphere. E. Sir Ralph cursed himself in despair and his frustration tore his hair. Third, describe the qualities of the abbot of Aberbrothock in your own words. Qualities of the abbot of Aberbrothock: benevolent, big-hearted, cared for the safety and lives for sailors, concerned for the ships and cargo at sea, humanitarian. Fourth, jealousy is the most incurable defect. Justify. Answer. When someone is in a better position of money or success for fame, there are people who feel that they should destroy that. They should jealous. We can see people who have more, and we can also work hard to reach that position, but when someone wants to destroy that person who has reached the better position, that is wickedness. The jealous person is not willing to work for that state. They will not accept a lesser place also. So a jealous mindset slowly become completely evil. Fifth, but the rover's mirth were wickedness. Explain this line in your own words with the help of the extract. Answer. The season of spring made everyone happy and light-hearted. The rover was whistling and singing, but this joyful mood made him reckless. He wanted to trouble the abbot of Aberbrothock. The abbot had put a bell there as a warning about the Inchcape Rock. Ralph freshly decided to undo his work. The rover was jealous of the abbot who was blessed by grateful sailors. He wanted to trouble the abbot of Aberbrothock. A3. Some words in the poem are related to different pairs of ships or a marine's life. Given below are meanings of those terms. Identify the word. A. Helps in steering the ship. Wheel. B. The lowest part of the ship. Kneel. C. Floating object that shows direction. Buoy. D. Another name of ship. Vessel. E. Sinking. Gurgling. A5. Write the appreciation of the poem. The poem Inchcape Rock is about a real stretch of treacherous rock near the Scottish coast. Robert Southey wrote prose and other poems too, but this poem is well linked. The title gives the clue that the rock is a part of an interesting story. The theme is about an abbot and a pirate. The abbot is concerned for his fellow humans and helps to save sailors. He put the Inchcape bell on a bio to warn ships day and night of the terrible Inchcape Rock during storm. But the rover, in a fit of madness, on a spring day, cut the bell just a troubled the abbot. Many months later, when the pirate was sailing towards Scotland, the weather was different as the frightened sailors were caught the dark stormy sea, and pirate realized he had not troubled the abbot but brought ruin for himself and his sailors. The poem is a ballad. A story is told in stanzas of 4 lines with AABB rhyme scheme. The poem is dedicated one with a clear message. When we try to trouble others, trouble first come to the door. Compose 4 to 6 lines on C. अशा पद्धतीने आपल्या आईस ब्रेकर्स आणि ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग ॲक्टिव्हिटीज पूर्ण झालेल्या आहेत. जर तुम्हाला माझा व्हिडिओ आवडला असेल तर प्लीज लाईक करा. जास्तीत जास्त विद्यार्थ्यांपर्यंत माझे व्हिडिओज पोहोचवण्याचा प्रयत्न करा. लवकरच मी 12वीच्या नमुना प्रश्नपत्रिकेच्या व्हिडिओ अपलोड करणार आहे, त्यामुळे तुम्ही माझे व्हिडिओज पाहत राहा. माझ्या चॅनलला सबस्क्राईब करा जेणेकरून ते व्हिडिओज तुमच्यापर्यंत लवकरात लवकर पोहोचतील. धन्यवाद.